the final annihilation of the life form known as man. Let the attack begin.
This is the IFB Thursday night broadcast.
That's gonna work great, man. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bang. There we go.
Perfect. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Season 6 of IFB Interfleet Broadcasting, our award-winning pop culture, sci-fi, news entertainment channel. I am New York Pete, your co-host, and my best buddy is Chris, the Tipsy Toaster. He's
Who
over
is,
there. Over there.
But a little on the loony side.
Oh, God. We bring our unique take from growing up watching and reading 70s, 80s, and 90s. You know, the TV, movies, cartoons, comic books, novels, of course. We still do a lot of reading. We still read. And, of course, visiting conventions. And full disclosure, we are really big Battlestar Galactica OG fans. And what is the OG?
OG is not Original Gangster, but Original Galactica.
That's right. OG is Original Galactica. Boom. Done. So there you are, guys. Welcome to the show.
Yay.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Hello. Check
We
that.
got a bunch of stuff to talk about. I know that Tiny Bean is in the green room, not because her room is green, but because she's just waiting in the wings. And I'll tell you, we have Erika Persianni. We're going to be doing a whole, convention thing, and we have a whole lot of information to share with you. I was going to say disseminate, but information to share. Tomorrow we're going to a
Using those
convention.
big
We'll
words.
talk about that.
Turn into Cylon.
Yeah, yes. Cylon, that's right. So we have, boy, did we have a good time at Shore Leave. So we'll talk about that afterwards. Tiny Bean, you have a really cool presentation.
Yay.
I guess, Tipsy, when you're ready, let's
Well, don't you
let's
have to
toast.
do
There
a
we go.
toast? Yeah.
No, we haven't started with the alcohol yet. What's the deal? Wait, that's not right. Anyways, but welcome. We do appreciate you being here. We are on every Thursday night, no matter what, 8 o'clock Eastern time. And even on Thanksgiving, we'll even throw like a video out there just to make sure we're here. But anyways, we do appreciate you being here. We do appreciate the fans. And it's important that we toast them because fans fuel the fleet. And,
That's right. Here's
I
to
have
you
a special
guys.
drink
Cheers.
tonight. Ready?
Yes.
Oh, what is it?
Ooh,
Oh, boy.
ooh.
That's a belly
And
bomber,
the
man.
tipsy glass
I
too. I
call
love
that
it.
one the launch bay.
Oh, boy.
See, there's the
Enjoy that, my
the
friend.
flame. at the
Very
bottom.
nice.
Fans for the fleet.
Cheers, friends.
Wow, okay.
Get that right. Fans for
That
the
looks
fleet.
dangerous to me, man.
Mm. Ooh, yeah. Smooth.
I
Love
need to
it.
mix that up a little bit because I think all of the tequila is on the top.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Whoa.
All right.
Whoa.
Anyways, it's great. I see Pete's got his wings on. I didn't puncture
I got my wings
shirt.
on, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
You're a Raider pilot, sir. You have to be.
Well, so's Apollo and so's Starbucks. So I'm also.
I don't know if they
a Raider.
qualified. They flew
Thank
it,
you.
but didn't qualify.
Thank you, Raider One, for being at the con, man. It was really cool hanging
That
with
was
you
very
guys.
Yes,
Yeah, it was.
High Raider One. Oh my
It was
gosh.
very hard to see how to get into it when you were wearing
Armor.
armor and it's not that thick, but I
Right.
swore I was going to fall in that thing.
Thank God you didn't. You look great in the Volpa outfit. It was
Amazing.
awesome.
But I think the best
Thanks for
picture we
doing
took was you and me and Count Ibley.
Yes,
That was
that
an awesome
picture is
photo.
gold.
Oh, I showed it to you, Tara. I remember your expression was like, "Oh!" You're like excited when you saw that. That was great.
That was good. And then of course Tara was picture with what was the white beast called?
Oh, the Mugato.
Mugato.
Oh my God!
Mugato,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
No, see, but the
Oh.
problem was that, Tara, the Mugato is not your friend. And Tara
not
wanted to
your
just
friend.
embrace the Mugato. The Mugato's
He's
gonna
so-
eat you.
He's so cuddly.
Yeah. He's cuddly. When I was little, he was
No.
cuddly.
Mugato's gonna kill you, man. What
This
are you
is the girl
talking-
that used to snuggle with the xenomorph alien doll as a child.
Oh,
So
yeah, I haven't
there
seen.
you go.
We took photos. I think I took your camera and used photos to take the xenomorph.
Yep.
I don't think I've seen
Oh,
those.
yeah.
Are they on the Instagram? I didn't
Oh,
see them.
yeah, no, I posted them up. I'm gonna put those up again because oh my God, that was like
was cool.
life dream come true.
It was cool. It was
Yeah.
really cool. We had such a blast. But let's talk about that afterwards. I wanna
yeah.
let's get your deck up and
Awesome.
let's go through your selections and I mean you
Cool.
got some cool stuff
Great,
as
yeah,
usual.
thank you,
Stand by,
Tipsy.
stand by,
Whenever
stand by,
you're
stand by.
ready.
And we're ready to launch in 5,
And
4,
let's
3, 2, 1.
go. Amazing. All right. Well, hello, IFB. So happy to be here. Welcome to Tiny Bean's Corner, where we discuss new, old, and otherwise interesting things for the fleet's potential viewing pleasure. I have scoured the news for up and coming things and handpicked some gems I think you may enjoy. So let's dive in. First up, it's rumor mill time. Are you ready to head back to Collinwood? There is talk of a
Ooh.
potential reboot of one of my favorite classics, Dark Shadows. But this time, they're talking about making it an adult-aimed animated series. I'm intrigued. Let's see what
Cool.
happens. I mean, still talk and still in development, but you know I will keep on top of these details and report back. Now, it's midsummer, and most of the big blockbuster stuff we've talked about has already dropped, and most of the TV stuff we follow has already happened, and now it's rerun time. So now it's time to start talking about some of the cool things that are far off teases, and some just around the corner as well. So let's start with the upcoming sci-fi series, Neuromancer, based on the beloved 1984 classic novel from William Gibson. Being brought to us by Apple TV, which, as we've mentioned before, has a truly solid set track record for sci-fi offerings. So this one should hopefully be no exception. At its core, Neuromancer is about a hacker and an assassin who are thrust into a web of high-stakes crime as they take aim at corporate dynasty. They've cast Callum Turner and Brianna Middleton in the leads, with a host of fun faces as supporting guests. Teaser trailer just dropped. Check it out. But no official start date released just yet. So I expect that info to hit soon. Next up, we've finally got some set images for the upcoming mini-series adaptation of Stephen King's classic, Carrie. This time, it's in the hands of one of our favorites in the corner, director Mike Flanagan, who brought us the phenomenal series The Haunting of Hill House some years back,
Ooh.
and most recently, the charming The Life of Chuck, as well as a host of other incredible shows and films. Now, at its core, Carrie is the story of a sheltered and abused teen girl whose traumas at home and at school brings out some pretty scary psychokinetic powers. It's being updated for today, so Carrie's bullies now have the luxury of social media as a weapon in their arsenal. The new set images look perfect, and the cast is impeccable. With Flanagan at the helm, do not expect a straight retelling. We may get to the same end, but we won't get there in the same way. Carrie will be on Amazon Prime. Expect news of a start date to drop any day now. Now, here's one that just started filming. Get ready for Skeletons, an upcoming prestige creature horror thriller directed by J.T. Molnar and produced by J.J. Abrams. And it's based on a Philip Fracassi short story called Failsafe. The film, which features Brie Larson, John Goodman, and Keith Carradine, follows a young boy who discovered his parents harbor a disturbing secret about his mother's true nature. Color me intrigued, as always. And when you say John Goodman is a part, you definitely have my attention. Couple that with J.J. Abrams, and it surely becomes one to follow. So I'll keep you posted as I hear more. Now, any Dan Brown fans out there? It's hard to believe the impact his blockbuster novel The Da Vinci Code had when it hit some 20 years ago. And it sparked a series of Robert Langdon books and then a series of films starring Tom Hanks. Well, now they are adapting his latest Robert Langdon book, The Secret of Secrets, into a miniseries. Word is that Morgan Spector from The Gilded Age is in talks to take over the Robert Langdon role, and Rebecca Hall is in talks to play the female lead. Very excited for this one. I read this book, and as with all of Dan Brown's books, it's quite a romp. It involves a groundbreaking manuscript that could change humanity's understanding of the mind. It blends futuristic science with historical mystery, and filming is slated to take place on location in Prague. Look for The Secret of Secrets to land on Netflix sometime next year. Now, here's a fun one that's just around the corner. Check out the trailer for How to Rob a Bank. This looks like so much fun. It's brought to us by director David Leitch, who you might remember a couple of years back, he made a wild romp of a comedy action film called Bullet Train with Brad Pitt. Well, this one looks like a very worthy successor. It's about a bunch of bank robbers who post their exploits on social media as a how-to series. And it's got quite a cast. Nicholas Hoult, Zoe Kravitz, Christian Slater, John C. Reilly, Pete Davidson, and more. If it's half the fun Bullet Train was, I am all in. It's expected to hit theaters September 4th. Now, last in the corner tonight, I just have to say a few words about the wonderful Sam Neill. The outpouring of love and appreciation for this gentle, unassuming man since news of his recent passing has just been amazing. Now, I had to stop and think of all the incredible work he's done. I mean, obviously Jurassic Park, but it was like, oh yeah, he did this. And oh yeah, how did I forget about that? Like The Hunt for Red October, Dead Calm, In the Mouth of Madness, Showtime's The Tudors, the crazy sci-fi Event Horizon, and the even crazier vampire thriller Daybreakers, the recent BBC adaptation of And Then There Were None, and so many more. Sam genuinely embodied an everyman persona. He was quoted as saying, as an actor, he was always in competition with his own, quote, ordinary face. It made him harder for him to be cast outside that box. But I think he managed. And I'd say he was anything but ordinary. During COVID time, he entertained us online with silly videos playing his ukulele. He ran a rescue sanctuary for farm animals in New Zealand, naming the animals after other actors and celebrities. And it seems that everyone who knew him came away with a great story or two. When asked how he would like to be remembered, he said he wanted people to say that he was kind, and he most definitely was. May that be said about him always, and about all of us as well. Fly high, Dr. Grant. Back to you, Pete.
Thank you, Tara, for bringing that up because, I mean, he was in so many of these great films and shows and stuff that, were out there and we all enjoyed. And so that was a nice tribute to
So
him.
let's raise a toast.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's raise a
Yes,
toast.
please. Absolutely.
Sam, thank you.
Cheers, Sam.
Rest in peace. All right, so Tiny Bean, a few minutes of let's go over a little bit of your insights. What did you take away from Shore Leave?
Oh my goodness. I think the biggest thing I took away from Shirley, other than the fact that I had the time of my life and met like one of my idols, was that Battlestar Galactica is alive and well. And it is like so huge. I mean, to be able to come up to a convention and walk up to the event space and see a Cylon Raider like outside, my mind was just blown. I was like, I thought maybe it would be Star Trek, maybe it'd be Star Wars would be like the headline thing, but no, it was Battlestar Galactica, and
Yep.
that was a huge takeaway. Um, and just meeting so many fantastic people and so many great people that came by the IFB table and were fans or just fans of Battlestar and wanted to hear more about us and our film. It was really mind blowing. What an amazing few days.
It was really cool. And at a sacrifice, right? I mean, you drove the traffic getting to convention was just really
Yeah,
tremendously difficult. It was not an easy trip. Thank you so
yeah.
much for driving
Oh
Tiny Bean
gosh.
and coming out and making the
You need to thank
sacrifice.
the cats too.
It was
And the
and
yes,
my
and the
kitties.
cats.
Yes, I
Yes, the
brought the
kitties
kitties.
too. Yep. We
They had a
had
great time.
we all had a great time, but thank you for representing the Stranded Warrior and IFB. Everybody enjoys your company. Thank you for doing it. I know it was a lot of fun, and you got to autograph a bunch of these. I don't know, you gave out there's no less than 40, between 40 and 50 free
Yeah.
autographs were picked up by those that
Yeah.
were interested, they wanted them. So that was cool. I don't have a final count, but it's around between 40 and 50, somewhere in there, like 44 to
Hey, Royce
47.
is on.
Yes, Royce is on. But
Oh,
yeah, so
I
that was so
was
cool. We're gonna talk about Royce in a second, but
amazing.
that's another angle. We made a lot of friends.
Yes.
We made contacts with other Battlestar fans that weren't 100% aware of us, may or may
Mhm.
not have known something about it, and a lot of them, if not the bulk of them, well, no, not the bulk, but many of them did come by to watch the Stranded Warrior.
Mhm.
Many of them were not staying till Sunday, but that was okay. We told them that we'd have it up, which we will. July
Mhm.
23rd is, the world release of the Stranded
Amazing.
Warrior here on
Next week,
IFB
this time.
next week. That's right.
Can't wait. Can't wait. Oh my
So
goodness.
you're going to be joining us on that. It's an IFB exclusive Stranded Warrior world release,
Mhm.
and we're going to be joined, Tiny Bean, by Captain Martin George Zuvalos himself, the co-lead,
Yay.
yourself, and then Lieutenant Costa George Kirikopoulos. He's going to be here with us.
Oh, oh, how
Uh,
nice.
yeah, Crew Chief Seth, Anthony Cangiano will be with us as
Yes.
well.
Amazing.
And we're going to have Bridge Officer Icarus, Jeff
Oh,
Kirkland will be here. He's confirmed.
amazing. Oh, I'm
And
so excited.
we also have one of our CG masters and our MVP Chuck Davenport, as well as CG artist Chris Marshall will also join us. We're waiting on a couple more. I'm hoping that Mediocre Modeler can come on. It will be
Oh,
kind of good
yes.
that have his input since he made some of the iconic custom made helmets and designed
Hmm.
some of the stuff for us that we used. It'd be great to see if we can get them on as well. And there's a couple others I'm waiting on that we haven't really
That's a
heard
tremendous
from.
turnout for
Oh
Yes.
yeah,
yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah.
yes. So
This
that
is
That'll be
covers.
a big show, big show.
a
Oh
big
yeah,
show.
that's right. So those are confirmed. They will be with us next week on the 23rd. So you're going to be in great company, Tiny Bean, because we'll be able to show it, right, just like we did at the convention, and then we'll
Mhm.
discuss it and we'll talk about it, and we'll get
And the great thing is we can play
feedback.
some of it back and say, hey, you remember this part, or hey, can you pull
Yes,
this up? Or
yes,
that's the great thing is you can now go.
Fantastic.
We didn't have time to do that during the con, but if we have
Hmm.
a couple of hours, then we have we have all night if we want to. But if you got
Oh,
a
it's
couple
amazing.
hours, so we can pull up stuff and talk about it. And I got to go raid the box full of stuff that that I still have for. I have the Cylon dagger still somewhere, so
oh, that's cool,
Oh,
that's right,
yes.
you do.
Excellent.
And so we actually got to create. We had, so the Q&A was first, right, Tara. We had we did the screening, we had the Q&A, and you were obviously on the panel for both. We had back-to-back panels. First one was about the Stranded Warrior, and then we were joined by Gary Herter and Dave Turnbull, Dave Fretz, and you were there. Fran was there.
Mhm.
There was a bunch of yeah. So there it is. Pictures from, um, and
Yes.
so it was a lot of fun. Obviously, Count Ibley was at the dais with us as well, and I think Fran Severin was there. Who am I missing? Um, Chris, am I missing anybody? That was
God, just so many. I mean, yep.
we had a bunch of. Was there anybody? I don't want to miss anybody came that was actually on the days. There you go. Oh yes,
Oh, there we are.
Paul
Yeah.
Paul
And
was
Paul,
there.
yes.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Paul came up, which was cool. And so everybody that was basically involved got a chance to mention a little something, and it was kind of cool. We also had Jack Stauffer's Second Coming jacket with us,
Which is
so
now
that
at
was a
like
link.
$500, by the way.
Yeah, which is great.
Wow.
And then the BFC was there supporting. So thank you. The president, Dragon Lady, and the executive board were all there. So
Oh,
Leslie and
they
Steve
were
were
all
there.
so nice. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. I
Oh,
have
it was
nothing but wonderful things to say about everybody.
absolutely. We had
And they're
such a good
Yeah.
and they're
time.
excited about the 50th as well. So
Yeah.
Yes. And so that was the other part of it. So once we did the Q&A and we talked a little bit of, well, as much as we could about, like what it was like, what was going on. I mean, we did it in 2 days. Post-production, took a while, but that was okay. So that's what we discussed more or less
Mhm.
at, the panel. And then, we took some questions. There were a bunch of good questions. And then we followed it up with the other panel, which was state of the fleet and the 50th anniversary. What are the fans going to do? And so we decided to form a committee, and we're going to explore what it is that the fandom can do to make sure that there is a celebration for during the 50th anniversary of the OG, the old Galactica series. And I think we're going to be able to do something. So I'm excited about that.
Oh, so excited. The
and
momentum and the energy in that room was off the charts.
and if you haven't had a chance yet, where's it at? Where's that? There we go. It's not pretty, but it is up. This is the official fan-run Battlestar Galactica 50th anniversary Facebook post or page. Go ahead and look it up. Go ahead and like it, follow it. We're in the process of getting together the board and getting the people together on that. And we're also, I just sent out Pete. We have to go through that listing of all of the different Battlestar Galactica fan clubs that are on Facebook and YouTube. And we're going to be reaching out to every one of those fan clubs to get a representative, each one of the people of the fleet. So we're looking for representatives from all of those fan clubs to get together and make this a unified effort, not just something that we do on our own. So we're looking for everybody to get together, everybody to like each other's pages, everybody to just share the love with each other of Battlestar Galactica. So it's coming. So if you haven't gotten there yet, I'll post a link. I guess I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're working on this. We're gonna try to push to make sure, right, Tiny Bean, that Battlestar Galactica gets its moment on the 50th, which didn't really happen for the other, for the 40th, the 45th.
Right.
So I think that we are in a position to help make something happen. So we're working, with all the groups, predominantly, of course, the BFC, and it's great. We had a very productive panel and afterwards discussion, and it was really cool that everybody was there. So looking forward to doing that as well. But thank you again, Tiny Bean. Your presence, right, it made it all that much better, right? It's just makes it even better. So thank you.
Thank
There we
you.
go. Cobalt
I
Fleet's
had
on
the
board. Yep.
best time, guys. Absolute time of my life. So yeah, anytime I can do that, I will be there.
Don't forget
Look at
Jack.
these pictures. Come on, look at Jack. Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
So, I mean, that was the other
Amazing.
part of it. While you did a lot, you were manning the table, doing autographs, answering questions, being involved, running back and forth, taking care of the kiddies, between meals and just all on the panels. Jack was there, and
Yes.
we were manning Jack's table, and he was a virtual guest, just like Leonard Nimoy had been in the past, and other individuals at other cons that for whatever reason are not able to. In this case, Jack's not able to because of his disability. The only way he could do it was virtual. And I am so happy that that Shore Leave gave him the opportunity to be there, and the fans were able to pick up pre-autographed pictures, the 8x10s of Jack, and he was seated. They sat him between Lorette and Herb Jefferson, so that was kind of cool.
Yes.
And
Oh
so we did
yeah.
that. We
Those
had a great.
panels were fantastic too.
Oh
The
yeah,
Battlestar with Lorette and Urban and him. It was just so cool.
we did. We had a
Really,
good
really
time.
great.
Yep.
It
Yeah.
was
I
awesome.
agree with Royce. I think he enjoyed it just as much as we did.
Oh,
Yes.
Race is the best.
Oh, yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Look,
And of course,
Gary and Dave, come on.
Gary and Dave. And then one picture, the
That
picture
blue
there
and
with
that blue costume is amazing, by the way.
is amazing. It
Yeah,
is.
right? So
Um,
good.
we
So
met
good.
we met a NASA scientist who's
Mhm.
going to be on the show. She's dressed there as a Space 1999 character. So she will be on our show, and you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised to hear all the stuff that she does. She's a fan, but she's also a NASA employee. She's a scientist,
He's a rocket
and
scientist.
absolutely. So yeah, she came to our screening.
Yes.
She
Yes,
actually
yes, you
watched it.
did.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, she did.
So
So
cool.
we had a really nice turnout
And we
at the
met
screening.
all of these people.
Oh yeah.
Look at
Rick
that.
Moreno
Yes.
was on our panel as well,
Oh,
and
that's
he was there.
fantastic.
He had a table and he hung
Mhm.
out with us. Sean Shallow from Battlestar Bulletin Board was there
Yes.
as well.
So
We had
fun.
such a good
Yes.
time. And then of course we met everybody that was Battlestar related.
Commander
So that was really
Leeter,
cool.
I mean Kane.
Yes, that's right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
BFC was right next to us, so that was
Yes.
cool. So that was very interesting, and we were able to come together and discuss all kinds of Battlestar stuff. It was just so much fun.
I
There you
love this
go.
picture in the top
There's
left.
Yes, right?
Yes,
The Royce. Yeah.
yes, Royce,
So
thank you.
yeah.
That was a great
Oh,
picture.
well, look at Paul with the silence. Come on. That's
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 right. We're gonna take
amazing.
over the world.
That's it. That was
Yeah.
so cool. We had
I
a really,
literally
really
like
good time.
ran out of photo room on my phone at one point and had to go and delete old stuff to make more room.
It was so cool though, right? It was
Mhm.
cool. And it was, it's considered one of the smaller conventions, but the variety, I mean, they had Star Trek there and Stargate there and Battlestar there. There was all kinds of, representation and
Mhm.
celebrities, and we just had such a good time. Everything was well received. The books, everything that, we had up, IFB, everything, the fans loved it. We got really good positive feedback.
Mhm.
So I don't know, it's just really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it was an absolute honor to be involved, guys. Yeah, I can't stop thinking about it. So, yeah, I can't wait to do it
Yeah.
again.
Lorette came by and of course came over to thank us and talk to us, and yeah, it was
Yeah, who
really
would have?
cool.
If you would have asked me as a kid, I would ever be next that close to
Never,
Cassiopeia, I
never,
would have
Right?
laughed at you.
never. Nope.
Right?
We would have been like,
Exactly.
come on, they never imagine
No,
these
get
Cassiopeia
out
people
of
are,
here.
knew your name. That's no.
yeah, it's like
Right?
That's not gonna
Hollywood
happen. Yeah.
people. How's
And
Hollywood gonna know?
right, and I said, and I know I said it on my socials, but like when you meet someone who's been your idol since you were a child, and they're even nicer than you anticipated them to be, it is just like, oh wow, I mean that's pure gold right there. I mean, she's an absolute lovely, lovely human being. But that's always the fear, right? They always say, don't meet your idols. They're gonna
That's right.
disappoint
That's
you.
right. Yes,
I have
yes.
yet, knock wood, had that to happen with Lorette, with Herb, it's like, come on, they're all just
Oh yeah.
better than you even thought they would be, and that's saying something.
Oh, it is. It's really, really cool. So we had a lot of fun. So Tiny Bean, we're gonna talk more when Erika comes on and we do our little convention discussion conversation. So we're gonna do that. We'll revisit some of this and go, and I have other things I'm gonna bring up from our panel with Erika later on in the show. In the meantime, thank you for everything. Thank you for coming up. I hope that you had a good time. It sounds like you did. I was
Oh yeah.
worried, but I think we had a great time, and we saw the show. We went around to the
Yeah.
the right, the vendors hall. We walked around. You saw the Lost in Space
Amazing.
stuff. It was really,
Yes.
really cool.
Oh, I had the time of my life. I cannot thank you guys enough for bringing me there because it was just amazing. So thank you to all of you and to all of the fans and for letting me come and do things like this. My goodness, I'm so happy.
Excellent. We are happy that you enjoyed yourself, and we look forward to the 23rd, right? So next Thursday we will
Yeah.
have the world screening of The Stranded Warrior, which you are in, right? And
Mhm.
Colonel Medea. So it's going to be cool. Looking forward to having you
I was
back
just,
and everybody else.
I was just thinking about that
Yes,
discussion about.
fantastic. Can't
Yeah.
wait. All right, guys. Enjoy, have fun. I'll be watching, and I'll see you all next week.
Thank you, Tiny Bean. See you next week.
Catch you on the flip
Bye,
side.
guys.
Well, I'm gonna actually
Right, you gonna
start.
start seeing people
I said,
finally.
I see people.
All
Yes, I
right, there
do.
we go.
I
Finally, getting
I
started.
see a lot of people, and
A lot
that's
of new
great.
family.
That's right, we do. Okay, so listen, I see Commander Kane, Paul Rotter, and Karen. Karen, thank you for joining us. And John One, Chris Laskowski from Down Under, thank you for coming on. Chuck Davenport, Chuck Buddy, and let me see. Oh, Battlestar Bulletin Board, Erica Riley. Let me see who else. Erika Persianni, who's going to be on in a little bit. Sean Shallow. Hey, Royce. Royce, how are you, man? I want to thank you again for the gift that you made me. I'm going to show it off in a minute. And let me see. Swordsmith Baz from Down Under. Thank you for joining us live. We appreciate all of you. Chris Marshall, and I know Dragon Lady's with us. Gary Herder's with us. Who else is with? Rick Moreno, of course, is with us. George Kumis is back from his trip. He was in Europe.
So jealous.
Thank you for. Yeah, no kidding. Eric Engler. Eric, we totally missed you, man. But there will be another one. And, hopefully everything will be cool. You come because, man, we missed you. But that's okay. Things, there's priorities, and that's okay.
Royce is finally getting the romper room thing. He hasn't been on before.
Right. Romper. There we go. Let me see. Did I miss anyone? Did I miss any? Yep, there we go. Did I miss anybody?
Let's see. I don't think we missed anybody. We got Paul, Erika.
Janet Jenkins. Janet Jenkins is on.
Don't forget Janet.
Don't forget Janet. Let me see. Who else? Who else? Is there anybody else? I'm scrolling through, guys. I cover Patrick Jacobs. Thank you for joining us live. I'm actually going through our feed on IFB Facebook. So obviously we're live on YouTube, and there's a couple of other platforms that we do this. I exclusively am following this. Dragon Lady, thank you for joining us. Thank you for supporting and joining, and everything that we're doing is better when we're doing it together.
Exactly.
So thank you so much. We look forward to making bigger and better things happen.
So we coined new phrases while we were there. We already had Fanily.
Yes, we did have Fanily.
We had what was it? Fanspiration.
Fanspiration. That's right. That's another shirt.
So we're hoping to inspire other fans to join us in our celebration.
That's right.
And,
thank you everybody for joining us live, and then of course you guys that are going to watch us. I think my fellow student from film school, Jonan, was on. So Jonan, thank you for jumping on and supporting here on IFB. So that was really cool. And we got a whole bunch of other things that are going on. We're going to discuss those later on the show. We're going to circle back to the convention, Shore Leave. We're also going to talk about MiniCon. So we have some MiniCon stuff that we'll discuss as well. And let's see. There's a couple of other things. Well, you know what? Before we bring on our guest, I want to show this off. Okay, so check that out. Isn't that cool? Look at that. It's an original Battlestar Galactica, 1978-79, one of the toys, right? And it has a display that Royce made and presented this to me at the convention. Thank you very much, sir. Big Battlestar Galactica
if you're
fan.
Looking for those, Royce will make them for you.
Yeah, he 3D printed the base for it. It's so cool, man. So thank you very much, Royce. We really appreciate you. And the other reason that we met Royce was that he had to take over the audio visual aspect of the IT and all that stuff at the con, and so he was in charge during our panels. And so he's a huge Battlestar fan, and now a really, really good friend. And so we look forward to all the great things.
I think he was just excited to watch the movie than as everybody else.
Yes, and he's a filmmaker in his own right. So we're
going to talk. We're going
to talk. So absolutely,
if Pete lets me create the new one. The director's cut, right?
Yes, well, we'll see about that. But anyway, so there's a lot going on, guys. A lot of good stuff, and our book was well received. Both the compendium and the quiz book that we have, which is pre-order now on Amazon. You can do a pre-order. The release date is September 17th for obvious reasons, and that is for the love of Battlestar Galactica. And we have some great articles in it, as well as 1,200 quiz questions that have never before been created, released, or published anywhere. And so we're very happy about that, as well as the fact that Glenn Eric Larson has written the foreword to the book. We've done really, really well in terms of our numbers on the bestseller lists with Amazon. So, and that's in pre-sales, right? So pre-orders, and that's the Kindle right? So on September 17th, anyone and everyone can order the soft cover and hardcover of For the Love of Battlestar Galactica, unofficial quiz book.
Oops, that's
So,
us. Oop, wrong one. There we go. I got
all
it.
right. So, guys, we have our special guest, Timothy Smith, who is a filmmaker, a stop motion creator. He does a lot of stop motion stuff, and I have a favorite that he's made, and that's the one from Wild Wild West, that's on YouTube. And so he's going to come on and we'll talk about what it's like, to do these awesome. Wait till we show you at least one of these films that he's done. He's taken stop motion from, like what we used to love watching, whether it be Jason and the Argonauts, right? Or the original, King Kong and some of these other great movies that use stop motion. And of course, Tipsy's he did when he was a kid, he did stop motion stuff. So he's very excited. Oh yeah.
I found that video, that 35 millimeter the other day. I gotta get it converted.
Yes. So without further ado, let's bring on Tim.
You gotta wait a second. You were supposed to
Okay.
stretch it out. I was trying to hint. Hey,
Nah.
stretch it out.
No,
Oh no,
no,
you
no,
don't.
no, I didn't. Nope, I didn't
Okay.
get the hints. And Royce says he was really impressed. Thank you, Royce. Appreciate the compliments. Royce got to see it there in person, and we had a really, really Van Cindy Salter. Hey, guys, thank you for bringing your vehicle, your Battlestar Galactica vehicle, to shore leave. So they were there. They came down. It was fantastic. It's awesome whenever you have not just the costumes, right? The screen accurate costumes, the Cylons, but you have vehicles as well. So we're gonna have them on the show, and they're gonna tell us all about how they came about, deciding to make this really cool. It's like a three-wheeled vehicle, and it's a Battlestar Galactica edition, right? So it's custom made and it's decorated. It's really, really cool. And so we're gonna have them come on as
And
well.
they almost got
So
blown away with the storm.
well, a lot of the stuff, yeah, I mean, they had like one of those tents and stuff on, and it was, yeah, the storm did hit us a little bit, but we had such a good time. We were at panels, we didn't even hear anything, we didn't see anything, and that was okay. But it was great, guys. Pleasantly surprised. But again, we'll talk more about the convention with Erika when we do, our conversation with Erika and conventions. And
Mr.
so,
Smith, if you're ready.
oh wow, he's got models
Yep.
that he's, I think, used in the past
He's
with
getting
because it's like
prepared
he's
there.
in his workshop.
Yep.
So yeah,
Give it a
Tim,
second.
if you're ready, we're ready.
Sure. Can
All
you
right.
hear me?
Absolutely,
yes, we can hear you
Tim.
fine.
Welcome to
Excellent.
IFB Interfleet Broadcasting. How are you, sir?
I'm fine. I cannot get my little camera to work though.
We see you fine though.
Yeah, I
Good.
see. Yeah, this camera's terrible.
No, you're great. Trust me. We've had hundreds of
Yeah,
guests.
you don't know.
You are perfect, my friend. Perfect. Tell us about your background. Why did you make any of these stop motion films that you have? What's the background on that?
Well, it's basically I saw King Kong around 1969, 1970, 71, and I just loved it, and I just wanted to do that. I didn't even know what that was. I had no idea that King Kong and Rudolph were the same type of thing,
Yeah.
because King
Okay.
Kong was so realistic and Rudolph was obviously like toys. But yeah, that's it. I loved King Kong, and then when I discovered other movies, The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms, Jason the Argonauts, obviously Son of Kong and Mighty Joe Young, and I just always wanted to do that.
So did you teach yourself how to do the stop motion? Did you read it or somebody taught you?
There wasn't much to read, but in the 8th grade, they had a little animation class at school,
Oh.
and you could use either paper or clay, and so I learned some stuff there. I actually didn't take the class, but I met people who did and learned from them. So, and
Nice.
actually, the guy who was teaching it, he taught my friend and I separately.
Okay, cool.
And it was a very simple thing because you just move it. At that time, we took 2 frames, move the item again, and take 2 frames, and that's how it moved on.
Well, that's pretty cool. Did you ever aspire to be a filmmaker?
Yes. When I got into, well, for one, in the 4th grade, I didn't think you could make films. I thought only Hollywood made films.
Right.
I had no idea that anyone could buy a movie camera and make a movie. And so by the 8th grade, we were using like a Super 8 film camera. And so we were making films and doing animations. So, yes, I always wanted to do both.
And you did. You have a whole collection on YouTube. And hey, Tipsy, if you can find the Wild Wild West one, man, at some point, I want to show that off. It is so cool. And, you know, we're fans of, like, you know, 70s TV and reruns and things like that. And Wild Wild West is definitely one of those shows out there.
Right. I remember it from the 60s. The Wild Wild West. I saw that when that was my favorite show growing up.
Did you actually, do you have the book too? Because you made the guys hold the book, which is cool.
Yes, yes, I have it somewhere. Not with me. I think it's in California. Yeah, I know that the people who wrote the book.
Okay, cool.
And then they got me to do the commercial.
It's really cool. I was like, you know, I went through some of them. Here we go. Yeah, let's do it. It's a lot of fun, guys.
Hang on.
Okay, here we go.
Jim.
That's awesome.
Thanks.
And you got like the mannerisms too. That was very, very cool.
Yeah, well, I was a big fan of the show. I think I'm a bigger fan of the show than the people who made the new movie.
Okay.
You know, because that was like nothing like the show.
No, of course not. That happens a lot. You know, it's for the good or the bad. It happens a lot with a lot of our shows. Look, The Fall Guy is another example that was, you know, made into a motion picture not too long ago, a couple of years ago. I thought it was a good movie. Had a couple of cameos. I believe they're setting it up perfectly for, you know, the next part, like you know, the follow up where, you know, the Fall Guy becomes the bounty hunter because he wasn't in the first one, but it happens with the franchise. What's some of your other favorite movies, Tim, or shows?
Well, shows, let's see. I mean, I love most of the Superman shows. I love The Adventures of Superman, Lois and Clark. The original Batman show with Adam West was great. Although I didn't think it was funny at the time. It was more like a real superhero show. But when I got older and saw it on reruns, I was pretty amazed. But I still loved it. It still has great art direction, great costumes, very well written, and really good at acting. They could have made a serious thing. It looked so good. They just didn't. I love the show Freaks and Geeks, which is from 1999. And Outer Limits, of course, Star Trek. in Lost in Space. I know a lot of people don't admit that Lost in Space one, but I like that one too. And a lot of the stuff from the 60s. Even Mission Impossible, even though I haven't seen it in decades, but I like that at the time.
Oh, it's great. Mission Impossible. I'm actually making my way through the entire run of the original Mission Impossible, episode by episode. So every so often I will throw one on, and I am about halfway through. So it's love the show. Love the show. Absolutely big Mission Impossible fan. What about Planet of the Apes?
The movies or the show? The show, no. I like the movies.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
And I love the first movie. The first movie's great and didn't need any sequels, but they gave them to us anyway, so I took them.
Did you enjoy the animated?
No.
Oh, you didn't. Interesting. Okay, cool.
No,
Very
a lot of times
interesting.
when they turn live action stuff into cartoon TV shows, I didn't like it. I did not like the Star Trek TV show.
What's your project now? What are you working on now? And I want to ask you if a little bit to follow up with, is there any show that you want to, do like you did with Wild Wild West?
No, because there's no reason to do that. So I really have nothing going on at the moment. Hang on one second.
Oh, here we go. Here's like an exclusive coming from IFB. Our guest, Tim Smith, who does stop motion creations and films, and he's got a whole variety on his YouTube channel. You can check out all those shorts that he's made.
A link there, yeah.
Okay, cool, because it's a lot of fun to see someone that's dedicated to the art of stop motion, and he definitely is. And so we've asked him to show us what he's up to now, and here we go.
This is actually one of the Wild Wild West guys playing cards.
Oh,
I'm not sure where his head is right now. It must be on the shelf
Lost
somewhere,
his
but I
head.
didn't see it. But that's how big these were.
yeah. See, you don't get that from watching it. You think they're a lot smaller. So okay, they are pretty big.
Well, these are pretty small. I made that at Space Bass Films. That's where I was working at the time,
Okay.
out in Los Angeles, and they just let me use one of the shooting bays
Cool.
for free. They let me use all their equipment too. They're very nice.
Oh wow. What?
And,
What kind of
So
equipment
where
is
are you-
involved with that?
Yeah.
well, all the lighting, all the animation tables, which I think used two. I can't remember. And their cameras, which at the time were what were they? There's some kind of video cameras. I don't remember. I don't think they were high definition, but they were studio type cameras,
Wow.
and they were plugged into a computer, and the computer would capture the frame from the video camera.
That's cool.
So I got to use all that stuff, and I was there about 4 years working for them.
And where are you now? What are your projects that you're doing now?
I'm in Massachusetts right now.
Could have never guessed by the voice.
Oh no, I'm not in Massachusetts. Where am I? New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
Yeah, they're right. They border each other. I grew up in Massachusetts, but this is my DVD that's out now. Trying to get that.
Tyrannosaurus Rex. Interesting.
So this has the last 4 films that I did. It runs about an hour. The trailer for that is on my YouTube channel.
Oh wow, that's cool. Can we get that at Amazon? How do we get that?
Yes, you can get it at Amazon, but it's really tough to order because Amazon will want to keep changing what you're asking for. Yeah, that's the trailer there. Amazon will keep asking will keep presenting Tyrannosaurus Rex instead of Tyrannosaurus Rex because they think you've made a typo.
Oh, that's tough.
But you can get it there through Amazon.
Okay, cool. Oh, wow. So it's like a live action, and then obviously.
Cool.
Didn't see that coming. Way cool.
Yeah, so a lot of my films are more they're live action films with stop motion.
Cool. Oh, how long did that take you?
Back to my love of King Kong and Jason the Argonauts and stuff like that.
How long did that take to produce that one?
Well, I started writing in 2008. I started filming in 2015. Then I stopped filming and started filming again in 2017 and 18, and finished the October 24th. It premiered October 24th, 2024.
Okay.
So it was quite a long ordeal. But there was a ton of stuff to make.
Definitely a labor of love, that's for sure.
Yeah, so I'm not sure. So,
Oh.
It took a long time to make all these dinosaurs and stuff, and I'm not sure how good that looks. I wish I could turn on my other camera, but it doesn't give me that option anymore.
We can still see it, actually. Wow. Very bendable.
Yeah, that's cool.
What is that made out of?
It's made out of, it's just like cushion foam.
Really?
And it's screwed onto this, and I made latex skins and covered it with latex skins and painted it.
Not bad. That's cool.
And I have a close-up head of it.
Oh, okay.
So, and of course, it all moves, and it has the teeth and the tongue and all that stuff.
Oh, look at that. Nice.
And even the close-up foot that you saw in the trailer that stomped on somebody.
Yeah.
So,
oh, see, these are the secrets. Start thinking about that, right? Boom, you cut to the close-up of the head, and then you cut to the foot. Oh wow,
right.
That's cool.
The reason for that is because the original model, because he's so big in general, every piece of him is tiny, and he looked terrible in close-up.
Okay.
So I had to build a bigger foot that would photograph well, and a foot and a bigger head. And this is
that looks amazing. I love the eyes.
The film.
Yeah,
the eyes
T-Rex.
cool.
That's awesome. Oh man.
So, and he moves and everything. Obviously, he did break, so I had to do surgery on him.
Oh,
A joint broke in his neck.
Oh
I had
man.
to pull the joint out. bring it to my friend in Vermont, have him fix it, and put it back in the in his neck and continue shooting.
Oh wow.
So, but anyway, that's he's about, I don't know, 12, maybe 13 inches tall.
That's cool.
So,
oh, that's cool. That is awesome.
and this one, of course, this is based on my favorite movie. This is a giant gorilla, and he's on the DVD also.
Oh, cool.
So,
oh wow.
and his movie is called King Chong. So it's my only spoofy type movie. The rest of them are kind of just regular movies.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's really cool. I like that.
And this is where I actually shot all the visual effects for King Chong and Tyrannosaurus Rex. That's the actual animation table, one of them. I usually use two of them to give myself some more space. And the bikes usually aren't here. They're just here now. But
that was part of the movie making process there. You had to have a
no, that's just part of having fun.
That's it.
Tim, how long does it take to set up a scene, one of those stop motion scenes from start to finish? Is it hours or is it days, or how long will it take to get from A to B?
It takes longer to set everything up than it does to shoot it.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So, which actually sounds like, well, how can that be? But that just is the reality of it.
Interesting.
So
okay.
Wow, this light is bright. Okay, it's a little better. But yeah, it's no shot is filmed quicker than the setup, because the setup involves the lighting. Most of the lighting stays the same, but then we have to tweak it a little bit for it. Something might have to show that wasn't in the other shots, so the lighting has to be tweaked. Just as in the sets, and the camera angle has to be right. I mean, it just takes a long time for all that. The animation goes by pretty quickly.
And how do you do this on your own? If you're gonna, when you do something like this, do you have a crew that works with you, or how does
my movies have been like everything on the DVD is just me.
Oh wow!
But this thing that you're playing, that's obviously that was a giant crew.
Okay.
And I just did the animation, no lighting, no nothing, just the animation.
Wow.
And which is fun. It's awesome. Been a while. I think I'm a little aged out now. I haven't worked in a few years. The last time I worked, we did something for the Pentatonics, the a cappella group.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This is cool. This is really cool, though. Wow, that takes a lot. Well, Tim, do you ever see yourself doing another one, or is this? I mean, it's a hobby. It's a labor of love. But is this something that you go back to? Do you foresee another film?
If I think of one, sure. Or if someone hires me again, sure. I'll get right on a plane and go wherever I need to go. But
wow, this is cool.
I'm 64 now, so the phone hasn't rung in a few years.
But you keep yourself busy. Are you still filming, or is that something you only do?
I am not. Let's see. Hang on one second.
Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Yeah, this is really cool. Yeah, that's the Wild West. I thought that was freaking. I saw that. I was like, yeah. Boom. Yeah, your work is awesome. It's really really cool, Tim. I'm getting a kick out of it. I know that Chris is too.
Oh,
Look at that.
thanks. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. Oh boy. There's a lot of work there, that's for sure. But hey, love it. Uh
So, so
yeah.
this is what I'm doing now. I'm making little comic books,
Oh,
and that's kind of until I do another film, I'm gonna just make comic books.
interesting. So are those available do you have a web page
They
or is
will
that
be. I'm
just for
gonna
you?
sell them on Etsy.
Oh, you are. Okay.
Yes, but I just haven't set it up yet. So this is how I print them up. Everything's printed
Oh,
on one
wow.
page. There's nothing on the other side. And it's just the way it's all folded. It becomes a comic book.
Huh.
Oh, that's cool.
That's like
And
origami there.
I met someone at a convention who was doing these, and I really liked them, and I wanted to do them. So,
So you're drawing them yourself?
yes, before I saw King Kong, I actually wanted to work for Marvel Comics. We're talking
Oh,
about 69, 70 when Marvel Comics, was really cool. And I don't say that anymore. I would not work for Marvel Comics today. But
that's pretty cool. So tell us about that. Are you going to do like a whole series or what are you
yeah,
going to do
well,
with
that's the
that?
second issue. I do different ones. I
Okay.
have one and they're all a little different. One of them was about copyright in the public domain,
Okay.
and trying to think if I have one. Everything is such a mess today. Well, actually, everything's always a mess.
When you're running with
That's
limited
pretty
room,
cool.
that's the way it works.
They're like mini comic books. That's really cool. Oh, we're gonna get to see a bunch more. Oh, that's really awesome.
Yeah, so like this is. Let's see.
Oh,
Copyright in
copyright.
the public domain.
Okay.
This is about Mickey Mouse finally getting out of copyright,
Okay.
and he's just going to tell his story.
Oh,
This has a
nice.
lot of words, you know, and
Interesting.
that's a lot of fun. Let's see what else I got.
Why miniature? Why are they small, Tim? There's got to be a reason.
There is. It's very strange. I also I made little comics when I used to teach filmmaking,
Oh,
and
okay.
I made a little handbook, and very
Oh,
simple.
that's cool.
So why small? Because for one, the comics I make are 8 pages long, which means I
Okay.
only have to draw 8 pages. I
Okay.
could not imagine drawing 24 pages plus a color, like
Oh,
DC and Marvel. It would be just too much. So
gotcha.
that's really why.
That's fair. It's a legit reason, but it's kind of cool that they're small. I like that idea. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, well, they're made either with a letter size piece of paper or legal size, depending on what I need in the comic book.
Very
And
nice.
I met this artist, Thea Oatman. That is Thea Oatman. I met her at a convention, and she was making these comics, and I thought that was really great because I had made one that was all it was stapled, and let's see if I. So my first one was stapled, and I really didn't know what I was doing. But this was how to make a stop motion puppet,
Oh,
or this is
cool.
how I make one, and it goes through all the methods. And that was like my first one, and then But making them on one piece of paper and just folding it up and it's done, that was also better than cutting this all up and stapling it together. So
Interesting.
it was just, it's really kind of a lazy thing.
Yeah, but it works. It's kind of fun. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, and I was also slightly inspired by the original comic books in America, which were called Tijuana Bibles.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever heard of those.
I have not.
No, I never heard of that.
They are not Bibles. They were not made in Tijuana. Nobody knows who made them, but they were 8-page comics. They were small like this, but they were like sex comics, and they were illegal.
Wow.
So I didn't make those, but I was inspired, and I made this one. It's very, it's a widescreen comic, and it
Wow,
has
that's a lot of work there.
That's cool.
It's, and of course, it's a giant monster, of course, because that's what I do.
Yeah, that's awesome. So where can we get those?
Well, when I open up my Etsy shop, I'm not sure how you'll find out about it, but I will open up.
Throw us an email,
soon, probably next month.
Shoot us an email, Tim, and let us know, and we'll post it up, and we'll let everybody know, where they can get them, because I think they're pretty cool. I'd like to get a couple myself. I was like checking off, okay, that one, and I definitely want those two. So, yeah, let us know, man. And then you can come back too.
What's that?
You can always come back to the show and just give us a, come on in and give us a quick spot and say, hey guys, I'm back and this is where you can get them. And I got these, and, just like a quick PSA on where you're at and where we can get these things. 'Cause it's really cool.
Sure. No, that's no problem. And I will send you an email as soon as I don't have your email, actually.
All right. We will take care of that. Not a worry.
John's, right? Okay. Okay.
We will definitely set that up for you. Not a worry. But Tim, it's really cool. Come back for another session. We'll have more questions for you. We'll show some more stuff, and hopefully by then you'll be up and running, and you'll show all of those mini comic books, and I think we'll have some more fun on your follow-up.
Right. And also, I worked on Celebrity Deathmatch. I don't know if anybody even knows what that is anymore.
Of course.
What?
We saw it.
Really?
I watched it.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I was on the first season of that.
I love those.
Cool. Yeah, I watched that.
Those are amazing.
But, yeah, most people, when I say it, they have no idea what that is. It's like
they're missing out.
That was so big in its day.
Yeah, it was great. It was so cool. Oh my God. I used to catch those. We're like, what? Look at this. Who thought of teaming up those two to fight it out? That was awesome.
Yeah, that was my most fun job. I would say all the jobs.
First season, huh? All right.
Yes.
We're going to do our homework. We're going to have you back. We're going to invite you back when you're ready to announce your, the mini comics, and we'll start talking about that first season that you did. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So, Tim, thank you so much for taking the time out and introducing us to your world and all the things that you do. We definitely want you back.
Okay, I would love to come back, and I'll try to clean the room first.
Oh, no.
Before I come back.
That's amazing.
Because it's just like a junk pile back there. But that is really where I shot my movies.
That's amazing.
That's where the magic is made. Not a problem. But Tim, again, thank you so much for taking the time out, and we look forward to you, coming back, and getting that Etsy shop up, and we'll spread the word.
Okay. Well, thank you, and thanks for having me.
Yep. You're very welcome.
Keep creating. It's
you.
Amazing.
Cheers.
Thanks. I will drink to that.
All right. Very cool. All right. Well, I know, Tipsy, you did that. I never got a chance to do the stop motion.
Yeah, I mean,
I had friends
I was
in
never
school
as,
too that were doing it.
I was never as good as that. I mean, we took like
the
models
Matchbox cars?
from models from that we had built, kit
Oh,
bash
yeah.
together, and
Right.
and there were cars, and we took
Yeah.
a little cotton and we stuck it behind the wheel, and then we turned the wheel a little bit and turned the. We had no idea what we were doing.
Well,
At least I had no idea what we were doing. We were setting those models up, and then when you played it back after we got the video back from the 35
Yes, we
millimeter,
can.
the Kodak 35 millimeter thing, it lasted all of like 10, 15 seconds, and you were like, crap, I thought it was longer than that. And because we had no idea what we were, it was like, smoke, and then it almost ended after that. It's like, I thought we were out of film. So we didn't know we didn't even know on the camera, we didn't even know how to read when it was empty or when it was full. So we thought it was empty, and we actually sent it off to have it done. And when we finally got it back, it was like 10 or 15 seconds of stop motion stuff, and I'm like, okay, well, that was fun. And unfortunately, we never went back to do it again after that. I don't know why. I guess it was discouraging, but that was
that's too bad.
That was kind of what we did. It was fun. It was something. I got together with the guy down the street, and had nothing. He was in models, and I was into movie stuff, and we put it together, and now look at me. I'm online with you.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh my God, it's like real, right? Yeah. We should do a stop motion of you, man. I should get like
We need a
puppet
Tipsy
of
Toaster
you,
stop motion.
and then do like a stop motion of Tipsy Toaster. But that was really
wonder if-
cool.
yeah.
I'm
Should've
looking
asked
forward to
about
having him
AI,
back.
so.
We'll talk about it next time.
Yeah,
we'll have him on, and we'll, I definitely want some of those comic books, man. Those little
Those are
mini
cool,
comic books.
especially since
There's a
he
couple
taught-
of those. I want to get those.
I say he taught video, so
Yeah.
it'd be
For
great to get a couple of
filmmaking.
those,
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a bunch
Especially
of
the
those. I want to
how to
get.
make a stop motion puppet.
Yeah, the stop motion. That's cool.
Yep, those look
Definitely
all
want to
look
get
good.
one of those. Yeah. So we are moving on, guys. Thank you everybody for staying with us and watching us live here on IFB Interfleet Broadcasting. We are going to bring up our convention corner, and we're gonna discuss with Erika.
Give me a
And
second.
Erika Persianni, who actually that's her segment. Her thing is, the conventions. And so we decided that, I would have this back and forth with Erika about shore leave. And, so I think she's waiting to be brought on. And when Tipsy's ready, he's gonna bring her on, and we're gonna talk a little bit more about shore leave, because God knows there's definitely a whole bunch of other things that I wanted to bring up, especially.
Dun.
There we go, Erika. How are you? Good. Everything is good. So, what have you been up to?
I spent the entire weekend rewatching the Battlestar Galactica from the miniseries. I think I got to like episode 2 of season 3.
Oh, okay. Well,
You don't
that's
have
cool.
Caprica. I'm gonna get you Caprica.
Yeah, we gotta get you Caprica.
I love Caprica, so
We
it'll
gotta,
work.
yeah.
Got to get you
We gotta
Caprica.
get
I'll get it eventually.
So, Erika, what, if anything, did you really want to get into in terms of shore leave?
I heard a certain name was brought up from one of the
Okay.
actors. What's the
Yes.
story? What's the story that Rick Springfield's name was brought up?
Oh yeah.
Excellent. That's a great question. All right. So,
Glad you asked.
I need that story.
yes.
'Cause
So,
I
get
will
this.
defend Rick if it was if it was mean.
all
I will defend him, and it was
No,
cool. I will
not
die
at
on
all.
it.
mean.
Not at all. It was. Thank you for bringing that up. So obviously, the con was really cool. There was a lot of stuff going on. We had our own table, and we
Right, I
got
saw the pictures.
two panels, right? So two panels. First one, of course, was Stranded Warrior, and then the second one was actually I pulled it up so that you and I could kind of discuss it a little bit, and it was titled "Welcome to the State of the Fleet." It's a discussion looking ahead to the 50th anniversary of Battlestar Galactica.
Okay.
And on the panel, we had the president of Battlestar Galactica fan club, Dragon Lady,
Dragon Lady.
Colonial Warriors, represented by one of the founders, if I think he's the founder, Paul Rotter, Commander Kane, Battlestar Bulletin Board, Sean Shallow, Legacy, Battlestar Galactica fan fiction author Fran Severn, award-winning science fiction author Rick Moreno, from the Stranded Warrior fan film Tara Palin, and screen accurate BSG cosplayers and costume consultants, Dave Turnbull, Gary Herder, and Dave Fretz were all part of this. And then Tipsy and I were moderating this part of the panel. And who else? Did we miss anybody?
The Dragon Lady and
the Dragon Lady,
You got everybody.
Steve. They were
Leslie
there.
Willett. Yeah.
Yes.
I know all of them.
Yes,
I've
of
spoken to
course.
all of them.
Yeah. And so everybody, we all got there and we were talking about, like what if anything is, the state is BSG classic or reimagined prepared for a rebirth. So that was part of that, right? And the answer is yes.
yeah,
right?
in
We
our
are.
opinion. What about you,
Yes.
Erika? What do you think?
I mean, yeah. Are you
yeah.
are you open to something like that?
Do you think it's 1978?
If done the right way,
There you go.
even if it's like the reimagined, redone.
That
If you mention characters, like Cassiopeia,
Commander Kane.
and Baltar and all the original characters, if somehow they worked into it, especially BoJack, because we all love our Jack.
Yes, that's right. You don't know Jack. is what we always
work
like to
their
say.
names. I love
Do you know
Jack. We love Jack. If you could somehow mention their names in it, like having the torch passed from one generation to the next, kind of thing, would be cool to see.
It would be. So let me ask you this, because this is another question that we brought up. Can the fans make a difference?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I've seen Star Trek fans make the biggest difference with their franchise. I've seen Star Wars fans.
Right. So I don't see
Why can't we?
But don't
Why
forget,
can't
we
we?
asked,
Exactly.
we asked the question, it says, do we leave this to the studios?
Mhm.
Or do we take this anniversary on ourselves? Do we think the studios are going to do anything, number one? And do you think if they're going to do something, we're talking, it's 78, so this is the 50th anniversary. So we're talking about the 50th anniversary of the 1978 series. Love the 2004 verse series, but we're doing 50th for that. So I mean, the question lies is do you think the studios are going to do anything at all? And if you do something, do you think that's just going to be something for money? And is there something we as fans should take over? Should we take over this 50th anniversary?
I think if we get the right writers to do the script the right way, it could take off. It could be, as big as Star Trek, Star Wars.
Oh, I agree. Yeah.
Spaceballs, because they're coming out apparently with the Spaceballs too.
Yeah, exactly.
I loved I loved the guy dressed as Barf. That was great. First thing my husband saw the picture. He's like, "That's Barf."
And they were
First thing he saw. There's Pete. There's Barf.
Yeah, they had actually.
Like he knows who you guys are, but he was like, "Look, there's Barf."
But I guess So, do you think they're gonna? Are they gonna do anything? Are they? So for the 50th anniversary,
I think
for celebration, the celebration part of this, they're not going to do.
The only ones I know who are actually doing anything is Dragon Con.
You think Dragon Con
is supposedly
for the 50th anniversary?
They're supposedly doing something. That's the rumor I've heard. But I haven't talked to Dragon Con people. I know BFC goes every year. They get a group that goes. So Dragon Lady would know more than I would. Or Leslie Willits.
Yeah, the thing is we think that, in my opinion, we had talked about this, and it was the 50th anniversary piece. It's if you let a big con take it, let's say San Diego Comic-Con, or let's say Dragon Con, is it gonna be in the back corner, or is it gonna be something huge? Is it gonna be, more than likely, in my opinion, once again, the Tipsy Toaster's opinion is always laced with human hate. But if you give it over to Dragon Con, you let Dragon Con celebrate the 50th, you let San Diego Comic-Con celebrate the 50th, are they looking for money? Are they looking for celebration of the fandom, or the celebration of the 50th? In my opinion, I don't think anybody other than the fans, will have a love as much as the fans do for the Battlestar Galactica 50th anniversary. I do feel it's unfortunate that some of these other people will try to profit off of the 50th anniversary.
You're always gonna. Yeah.
Most definitely, and I can't blame people for that. You can't blame people for Dragon Con or whatever else. Dragon Con's a fan-run convention. You can't blame people for trying to make money off of something because hey, we all have to live indoors and eat, like I said. But do they love Battlestar Galactica or are they using the Battlestar Galactica? So the 50th anniversary celebration, we saw nothing for the 35th. I mean, we got. Well,
we didn't see anything.
I have a water bottle for the 35th anniversary. That's
right. 35th.
The only thing I do have one thing from the 35th.
Right, so that's like 35th. What did they put out? What did they do for the 40th? I think they put out.
That's the 35th.
That's 35th. Yep, I had one of those.
That's 35th.
Actually, I picked one of those up during the con while I was there because I only had the Viper one. And
my husband found it on eBay.
So that's a 35th anniversary.
That's 35th.
So they made money off of that, but nothing else came out. I didn't see 40th anniversary.
No, there was no.
I don't remember seeing anything for the 40th anniversary.
Look, we're lucky that we get the Hallmark.
I was going to say the Hallmark ornaments. We've got the Galactica, we've got the Raider.
Yeah, so they will be a selection of merchandise because they've seen that merchandise is good, but are they going to have a real celebration? So you know what? Let me point this out then. I believe that all of us need to define what does a 50th BSG anniversary look like, right?
What
is it just
want?
Yeah, right.
What do you guys think?
That's my point, right?
Is
it just merchandise? Is it going to be? Are we going to be satisfied with some merch? So new things come out and they label them as 50th anniversary and thank you everybody. I don't. I'm not looking for another Blu-ray 4K release. That's not. I'm hoping.
So what? Yeah.
Right, but I think it's naive.
That's merch,
Erika, to think that Universal's going to have, like a big booth at the San Diego Comic-Con in 2028, and it's going to be Battlestar. That's not happening.
No.
I think that's silly, and they wouldn't do it for the Reimagined either. But how about what do you think would be the best angle for the fans to maybe get together and put something out there, like if we all together original and we're do like we kind of did at Shore Leave. I mean, what would that look like in your opinion?
I mean, Shore Leave was huge, so yeah. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, Shore Leave was amazing looking at the pictures and the videos you guys did. I love seeing Paul. I love seeing Paul in his costumes, Commander Kane in his costumes.
Oh yeah.
Didn't recognize him as the Eastern Alliance. I was like, what?
Yes, Eastern Alliance.
I didn't recognize him at first. I saw that picture. I was trying to keep up as best I could and put that onto the Kobo fleet so the fleet could zoom that way.
Cool.
Reaching out to groups like the BFC, the Colonial Ministry of Defense, the CDF, the Colonial Defense Force,
who are
even the Kobo fleet.
Yeah, are they primarily 2004?
I mean, reach out to us. The Kobo fleet's here. Use us if you need it. You can reach out to me. You can reach out to Demetrius.
Right. And you know what? That's a good point that you're making, Erika, in terms of communicating. And also, Tipsy, I think that it's for it to be even more a success, we have to be inclusive of the entire franchise. It's anchored in the original. It's anchored in 78, but we also have to
include the Reimagined 80 and Caprica.
But this is the 50th anniversary celebration of not Caprica, not 2004.
Right.
So, but there's a little toe stepping on that could possibly happen there in regards to, hey, you're not celebrating the 1978 50th anniversary. You're adding these other people. But Battlestar Galactica is such a universe.
Right. That's
you would have to include
That's exactly
some of these
right.
people,
Yeah.
but those people should probably, in my opinion, I can't tell people what to feel. In my opinion, those people should feel that it's time to celebrate the 50th anniversary.
Right.
And yes, it's our primary, not objective. What initially brought us to the 2004 version. If it wasn't for 78, you wouldn't have 2004. So
you wouldn't have that. You wouldn't have Caprica.
Right,
you wouldn't have 20. You wouldn't have 1980.
Stuff. Right. So if
Exactly.
Mr. Larson, Mr. Larson had not created this universe with other people, of course, it's not just him. But if he hadn't have done that, then this 50th anniversary wouldn't happen. All those other things wouldn't happen. So I think it's important to get all of the fandoms involved, all of the fan groups involved. I have started a list, and I'll put that list up here shortly on Facebook so we can make sure we hit everybody. We can all. But I think also the problem lies is we're fragmented. We're a fleet. But right now
we are a ragtag fleet, literally.
Ragtag fleet, and the problem with the fleet right now is there is so many different groups, and there's nothing wrong with having different groups. Each ship has its own purpose, but we're so fragmented that we're not working on a singular goal. We're not looking.
Everybody's doing their own thing,
right? Everybody does their thing, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think. Another thing I think is, sorry, Pete, I took over. But another thing I think is all of these Facebook groups. It's like, hey, I'm a member of such and such, or I run such and such, or I run this group, or I run that group. And we fail to talk to other groups, or we fail to say, look, I'm different than they are, right? I'm a Galactica 1980 guy. God help you. Anyways, you're a Galactica 1980 guy, and this is a Galactic 2004 guy, and this or woman, and this is a Caprica person. But I think we should all show Hollywood or whoever, Universal, whatever else, that we are one cohesive unit. If we can't show that we're all after one thing, look at The Expanse. The Expanse wasn't like 50 groups or whatever else. The Expanse was Save the Expanse. They put all of their efforts into saving the Expanse.
Yes.
We have to do the same thing with Battlestar Galactica. We have to, hey, we want to do a 50th anniversary. Hey, we love our Battlestar Galactica. We all have to like each other's pages. We all have to share each other's posts. We can't sit down and say that I steal your posts so I can put more people on my thing. That's not what this is about. We should be one cohesive unit, and it's so difficult to do. I mean, look at the world right now. We're so many different countries. We don't get along, but we have to start working towards that one goal. It's a 50th anniversary. We want all of these people to get together. We want all these people to talk about something. We want all these people to say, hey, we want Battlestar Galactica, or we want to celebrate the 50th anniversary, and this is how we're going to do it. And there's going to be some rough bumps. I mean, we're going to gather a bunch of people. We're going to try to get them to say the same thing, but it's going to be a problem, I'm sure. There's no doubt about it. We're going to have some disagreements. But the goal is for a 50th anniversary, in my opinion, and Pete can tell me if I'm different. I'll get off my soapbox in a second, Pete. Give me 1 second.
You're fine.
Yeah. So, if we can come together and put a 50th together, and in my opinion, we should be doing the 50th anniversary, because I do not believe, not we meaning IFB, we meaning the fans, should be doing a whole group together for 50th anniversary, because I don't think, I can almost say I know that Hollywood, Universal, whoever is going to own the rights, isn't going to do anything. They're going to try to profit off of it. They're not going to celebrate this the way they should. Our fandom is older, and our people are. It's a matter of time before we lose more people, and it's just a matter of fact. It's unfortunate. So we want to get more people together. So, all right, Pete, your turn. Sorry,
Are
it's over.
you finished pontificating on the 50th?
I am done pontificating. I'm off my soapbox. Silence
Roy
stand up
says,
soapboxes. What do they
Silent is
stand up?
done.
yeah, preach, brother Toaster, preach.
Commander Volpa is done preaching to
That's
us.
it.
Yes, he is. That's right. Look, the bottom line is,
We are.
so
the
look,
word. Sorry.
we have a perspective.
Yes.
We understand that the studio is looking at something else, right? Their goals are somewhere else. They're out there, and they're not looking at it the way we do, and that's fine. So it's left, right? It's going to be left in the hands of the fans as to what it is that we want to actually. What do we want? And what we want is a celebration. We want, I think, we did discuss this, and I think what we want is a host convention to actually be the place to go for the 50th. So whether or not there are smaller, 50ths and reunions out there, that's great, right? However, we're hoping that maybe we can get one, and there's been, there's talk now of that we get one convention to host the 50th and try to bring together as many assets, which includes, of course, us, and, get everything together on a bigger scale than what we did at Shore Leave.
Right.
I think that's doable.
But, Pete, I want to interrupt real quick. I think when you say one convention, I want to say that convention is solely only the Battlestar Galactica 1978, not a couple of tables in the back celebrating it. I think we do host we have a convention that would host us as the 50th. But go ahead.
Well, look, I think Chris, that there's room for us to do a 50th at a con, and that con doesn't have to be just about Battlestar Galactica, just like Shore Leave. Shore Leave wasn't just Battlestar Galactica. It was actually a celebration of the 60th anniversary of Star Trek. It just so happened that we were able to carve out, because of the fact that they had 3 cast members from the original 1978 there, that Battlestar Galactica was able to, the fandom came together, and we had a really good event. So if we get if we can get a convention to bring together, whoever they can, and then get all of the fandoms there, like they did at Shore Leave, just on a bigger scale, that can be one of the elements of the 50th anniversary, right? It doesn't have to be, convention ABC dedicates everything to Battlestar Galactica. That's not going to be feasible because it's not financially something that'll go over well. But if they say we're hosting as well as whatever else we're doing, but here it is, guys, we're going to host that 50th, but I need you. We're going to get A, B, C, D actors, to the con, and now everybody else that comes with that. I think that's how we, it'll work.
Right.
It'll work.
I think the problem we may run into, I hope so. The problem we may run into if we do that is say, hey, let's say Shore Leave, let's say whoever, Con X. I like that word. Let's just call it Con X.
Con X.
Con X. Con X, like a Con X box. Con X. Anyways.
Yes.
Con X says that they're willing to be the Battlestar Galactica host for this huge celebration. Con X has to be big enough and in a location big enough that if we do this, they're not overwhelmed. I do believe, I love what we did at Shore Leave. I do believe if we had tried this at Shore Leave for the 50th anniversary, we brought a lot of people in for Battlestar Galactica. And they brought in some people for Battlestar Galactica. I don't know if they could handle the amount of people that would come in to celebrate the 50th. So we may need to approach if we're going to do a con, we have to find out a larger con.
I can reach out to Galaxy Con Raleigh.
Yeah.
That's the biggest one here in North Carolina. They're a 3-day huge thing, and see if they'd be willing to do something for Galactica's 50th.
Hosting us. I mean, that's a lot of people that if this is a once in a lifetime event. I have
I mean,
a
they
feeling,
get thousands. They get thousands that go through.
right. I
See,
have a
that's-
feeling
daily
they're going to
for
add.
things.
You're going to, in my opinion, you're going to add 3,000 to 4,000 extra.
So get this.
Of this. But go ahead.
Yes.
I can find out who runs GalaxyCon Raleigh
Yeah.
and reach
So-
out to them.
So Erika, when you said Rick Springfield, that was it was I believe Dragon Lady brought up. I believe it
It
was,
was
her
Dragon
that
Lady,
brought
yeah.
up. And so imagine if we
Yeah,
got Rick
Dragon Lady did have a
Springfield.
contract.
Yeah, you guys would probably have to tie me to a chair if you got Rick Springfield.
That would be so cool. Obviously, we would have to get somebody like Glenn Eric Larson to come,
Oh, yes.
and then
Oh yeah.
whoever
Yeah.
else is available to come as well. Lorette, Annie.
I know there's.
and
You might be able to
Yeah.
get Noah
Yes.
Hathaway.
oh, yeah,
Noah.
definitely.
And you get
I
all
don't.
of
The only way
that.
I had fangirl over him is because he was a Treyu in the Neverending Story,
Yes,
and that's how
that's
I
right.
remember him.
Yeah.
That's how I remember him.
He was.
But yeah,
So-
Rick Springfield shows up. You guys may have to tie me to a chair because I will completely fangirl out because I love him.
It would be so cool. Mediocre Modeler just posted something. You should do a short video pitch to post on the internet. Get the word out. Your passion will sell the idea. I think that's definitely one of the approaches, Mediocre. I think that's something that we are going to not that slowly, right, Erika? If we take this slow, that's I think the wrong approach, but that we would actually be able to start energizing things and definitely doing
we have to
videos.
have a steering committee, yeah.
Yeah, that was the other thing. So we have to start really getting those committees together and start
Right.
thinking about my pet peeve is defining the terms, Erika. What is that we're looking to do? What do we want? Set the goals. Like you just said, imagine if we got Rick Springfield, right? Imagine if we
Concert, yeah.
did. Oof, right? If
Oh,
we got
as long as he does Jesse's Girl, I'm all about it.
right? So he's done I know that in the last couple of years he's actually done some
He's still
convention
touring.
appearances. Yeah. He
He's
does
actually
appearances.
touring right now.
Yep.
He's actually touring right now with
So
his music.
imagine if he did the convention appearance and we get to meet him and he's signing. That would be really cool. And like I said, Glenn
I
Eric
volunteer to help
Larson-
him at his table.
Well, that might be something that we'd have to explore, whether or
volunteer for
not, whether or not like what's our role in this? Or is the convention going to ask for our help? And if they do, that's fine. We have to be prepared for that. But these are the things. Imagine if we got somebody like him to be able to come.
yeah.
Imagine, Erika, if we got Maren Jensen to come.
Ah,
Oh my God,
there
yes.
we go.
That'll make Tipsy very happy.
She's
we
never
might have to
been
tie.
to.
We might have to tie
Never
him to
been
a
to a
chair.
convention.
Oh, absolutely. She's never done a convention. Imagine if we got her to the 50th, that would blow it up. I mean, that would be
Oh, yeah.
so
Yeah.
gigantic that it would be. So these are the
Um,
things that we need to,
I think
figure
for
out
the older cast, the BFC may be better help for that. For getting, Herb Jefferson, the original Boomer, who I would love to meet in person, just because it's the original Boomer.
He's a great guy.
Oh, yeah.
Cassiopeia, Sarah Rush, who played Rigel.
Yes.
These are easy people to get. These are, we've got
Yeah.
Oh,
contacts
those
between us and BFC.
The thing with Rick Springfield is he's off touring with his music. He just did I saw a video
Yeah,
for
but
it.
it'll
He posted a video.
This is we're
with
looking
Sammy Hagar. He was touring with
wow.
Sammy
at
Hagar.
almost 2 years from now. Yeah.
Right. So this is
who
the
knows
things
what
that we have to prepare for. Not to mention, we need to have the Battlestar vehicles.
Oh yes,
Eugene's
yes.
on,
We have to have
Gene-
Raider 1 and
Raider
Viper
1.
1 and
That's right. Gene, it was awesome meeting you in person and your wife. So we have to think about how do we get Raider 1. Raider 1 needs some repairs. So before we can say,
Viper.
yeah, I mean, he wants to get it there. That's the other thing. Yes, we'd have to get the Viper, right?
Viper
Team
1.
BSG has to get out there.
Viper 1.
And
And they're doing repairs too.
Yep, they may both need. I know for a fact that Raider 1 needs some repairs, and we need to be able to maybe do a Kickstarter to get that ship shape for the 50th. So these are some of the logistics that go into. I mean, think about it. I don't know if you're telling me that Rick Springfield is actually touring, what is it going to take to have him come to the 50th? It may not be.
I
It
mean,
may not be
he's
as
not, I don't think
easy
he's going to be
as
cheap. I don't think he'll
right.
be cheap.
That's the point.
Right.
So
But,
We don't know until we ask.
but we've got to figure
think
that
the-
out. We had to
I
figure
think the
out,
people
hey,
who might have the best lead to that would be the Battlestar fan club, would be the Raven.
right. And so that's what we need. We need to be able to, if we get these individuals that I don't think he's ever come to a signing. Marion Jensen has never been to.
I don't think Rick Springfield has.
How about
Noah
Jane-
Hathaway has.
yes.
Jane Seymour. Imagine
Yeah,
we
yeah.
get
Oh my
Jane
God.
Seymour.
God, yes, Serena.
That's someone, and she is doing conventions. She's doing signings. So these are some of the key people, like
Yes.
Glenn Eric Larson, to come out and be there as guest celebrities for the 50th to do signings.
Definitely
it would
Eric.
be so cool. I mean, really.
So
really
these
cool.
are things we need to put down on our what we would want list.
We need to totally
so
this has to be written down somewhere.
Right, so we have this
I
written
haven't
down
written
on what
anything.
I can pull this up later from AI, but what we want, things that we would like to have. We'd love to have a Rick Springfield. We'd love to have these people show up. We need to
love to
reach
have Rick.
out to these people now because
Yep.
we're 2 years away. Well, a year and a half away, I guess. 26.
I mean, same thing. If you
Yeah.
want to include everybody into the celebration and make it completely just Battlestar, even getting somebody from one of the Caprica actors or one of the
I would love to get
the
some of the
Reimagined
2004
series.
actors to say, hey,
right.
you're here to talk about 1978. You're here to, I mean, you were in 2004. What did 1978 mean to you? What did you
Right.
did you watch 1978?
Do you remember?
To create
Right.
your character? I
Right.
know Katie
Well, I mean,
has got
yeah,
some,
with Katie,
yeah.
she was Starbuck.
yeah,
Yes.
so she
You know,
had
I think
some-
it'd be
What did
funny
that
to
mean?
Right.
have her in the same room and then get Dirk in the same room and let them go
Ooh.
back and forth
Ooh,
and let
that
them
would
go
be
back and
great.
forth.
right.
Now,
See if Katie, what inspired Katie, if anything that Dirk did as
Right.
Lieutenant
And
Starbuck.
if you talk
What?
to if you talk to Katie, and I think I asked a question at one of the cons, is like, how much of a original Battlestar Galactica fan are you? And she told me that her dad and her watched it together,
right.
Yeah,
which is cool.
She's mentioned that on her podcast. Yeah.
So,
So imagine that. Now, I got
plus
I got
a
another
rewatch
one.
of the movie. You can actually, I've done this before. You can actually buy the rights to show the movie at a con, so you can actually spend
That would be
spend about
fun.
$200 to buy the rights to go to a con and play it legally.
Now imagine.
Of course, you could do it illegally all day long, but this is actually legal. But go ahead, Pete.
Kim Harm says Jane was at a convention a couple weeks ago. I don't think it was a sci-fi though. Yeah,
No, it
she's
was,
been doing like
she's-
Hallmark and
yeah.
stuff like that. But I'll tell
Dr.
you
Quinn
this.
kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But imagine if we reached out and got some of J.C. Vaughn, who is a guest here on IFB, who wrote for comic books for the Realm Press, and did stuff like that. So we get some of the writers that have done
Yep.
fan fiction
Comic-Cons, yep.
and books. And what if we were to get DeSantis to come and talk to us about the show that never happened and do a panel on something like that?
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Imagine
Putting panels
him-
together would be the next.
him and
It's crazy.
who was it? DeSantis, and what was the other person?
There's so imagine if we did that. I mean, this is the kind of thing that would make a 50th really successful. But moving on a little bit, Erika, thank you for you're touching certain chords, right? Like that Rick Springfield just made this whole thing, this whole discussion, and then we brought all these ideas out and stuff.
If Rick ever watches the show when he sees this, he's gonna be like, "See, I was an inspiration to them."
That's right. No, well, but it came from
He can brag.
convention mentioned panel right at Shore Leave, and then you brought that up, and it was the key that opened up a lot of this conversation. So thank you very much. But I did want to tell you, we do have another convention coming up. It's tomorrow. No, sorry, Saturday. It's Saturday. Today is Thursday for those of you watching live.
Right.
But-
You guys had the mini con.
The mini con. We're going to the mini
on.
con,
I've got
and
this. Ready?
we have. Go ahead. Watch
Yeah, that was probably Pete's face.
There we go.
this.
Now we're set.
So yes.
I
So
tried
we're-
like
was that
hell to get that thing to say
So was that your
Levittown, by
face,
the way.
Pete, all the way to
Yes.
shore leave with him
Anytime
driving?
he drives. Yeah, anytime he drives. That's right.
Matter of fact,
So-
I'm picking him up on
Note to
Saturdays.
self: do not
so-
get in a car with Tipsy.
Yeah.
I'm
So
picking him up on
we-
Saturdays, so he's risking his own life.
That's right. So we are going to the Minicon, and Chris Fian will be there. We always get a table. We're set up between celebrities, and it's free. It's for all the it's a free entry.
Cerebral palsy. Yep.
And cerebral palsy.
Cerebral palsy.
And, yep. That's the
Very
charity.
good charity.
And they have an auction. They have raffles. All the proceeds all go to that, and then we support it as well. So IFB will be there. We'll be showing off everything that we showed off at Shore Leave, right? Be it our award-winning poster, for the love of Battlestar. We'll have some IFB compendium books to show off as well. And we'll be there, Tipsy and I and John 1, representing as we do every year at that con. It's a great con, great mini con. So if you
See if I
guys
can win Darth Vader again.
yes, if you can win oh, no kidding.
My wife will kill me.
Yeah, no
You
kidding.
probably would.
Yeah, exactly. So if you guys are in the New York, Long Island vicinity, then please
Get to the
come
minicon.
down.
Get to the minicon.
Absolutely, we're gonna have a great
Hang out
time.
with the IFD crew.
That's
Yeah.
right, we will. We'll be there. I think Chris will be there from like 11 on to like 5.
Yeah, I think setup is 11. It opens at 12 and then closes at 5.
Opens at 12. Yeah. So we'll be there. So please come on by, say hello, take some pictures. We'll have a few. For those of you that are interested, we're going to have a couple of the pre-signed actual these are promos for the Stranded Warrior. So we have a bunch of those that are signed, and please come by. We'll say hello. There's going to be a couple of actual celebrities there, and some authors as well. So if you're interested, please come down.
Rick actually lives about 30 minutes from me here in North Carolina.
See, we got to get the word out. We definitely got to get the word out.
Rick's about where he lives in North Carolina, and Rick Moreno's about 30 minutes from me.
Oh, look
I
at
looked it
that.
up the other day.
Oh, that's so cool. Yep. Well, we had a great time at Shore Leave. Thank you for inviting us. Thank you for having us. I know that everybody that
We made some new
encountered.
friends. Yeah.
Yep, made a lot of
Awesome.
new friends.
Oh,
Some of
Royce,
them
thank
are
you
here
very
tonight.
much. Yep, that's
I
right.
saw some of them on the chat there.
Yeah,
Royce
it
and
was great.
Royce.
BFC, Dragon Lady, Steve, and,
Royce
and
is so
Leslie.
it's so fun with
Everybody's
Royce. He's so
very nice.
exciting. Yeah. Royce
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
Leslie's
Every-
great. Leslie's great. She's
Everybody was so cool with
great.
us, Erika. Everybody we met, we made a lot of new friends, new Battlestar family members, and it was a lot of fun. And
I know the next thing that we have going on here. I was gonna go to GalaxyCon, but my car is broken completely. It will not start.
That's
That sucks.
Have you tried turning it off
Um,
and back on again?
Yeah, we tried that. It doesn't reboot.
it doesn't reboot. Not that easy there, Tipsy.
No, the starter and the engine have, but
Oh.
it's okay. I know in October on Halloween
Yes.
in Fayetteville, North Carolina, we are having what are they calling it? Usually they have a thing they call Fan Fest. That's a weekend, a full weekend. I cannot talk tonight. Weekend convention, and BFC's Gunstar that's based here in North Carolina. He's usually there.
Oh, cool.
But they're not doing
Okay.
that. They're not doing that this year. They're doing a fan. They're calling it Fan Quest Day,
Okay.
and it's free to the public. It's Halloween. I think I have it up on the Global Fleets thing, and I think I have it up on my personal one. I can't remember. But I will be going to that as a fan, hopefully.
Cool.
In uniform.
Cool.
I don't know if I'll be in this uniform or if my commander uniform will be done, because it's still not done. Um, but I will be there. I know Admiral Ranson will not be there because he has to work, but he works right across the street from the venue.
Oh, all right.
So I'm gonna pop over from the
in
venue
after
to
work.
him just to say hi to him.
Cool.
So you might get a video with Admiral Ranson in it.
Awesome. That'll be cool. Also, there's UltraCon coming up in September, and I know there's going to be a big Battlestar presence there. A BFC
I'll
will
have
be
to make
there.
sure.
Yep. So that's going to be something that we look forward to talking more about.
Yeah, I'll have to
And
look up some
then
information on that.
okay, cool. And so hopefully we'll see if anybody from BFC is going to come on and give us updates as we get closer. That might be happening as well. So we look forward to all of that. And I think what we're going to do is we're just going to close out and talk about the 23rd, July 23rd, and the Stranded Warrior, Erica. We're having, yes. So we're going to be
Yes,
doing
cannot wait.
the
I will be there.
world screening of the Stranded
I'll be
Warrior.
watching.
We've done so well, Erica. We
yeah.
won like
Phenomenal.
35 awards, and some of these festivals are well known in the circuit, right? The Los Angeles Fan Film Awards have been around for almost a decade. Anybody that makes a fan film knows LA
them.
Fan Film. They're, everybody knows them. That's where you take your fan film into competition. We won best screenplay at that con. There is
Nice.
a bunch of outstanding film festivals that we entered, and we've won all kinds of awards. And some of these are, top-notch sci-fi. We were screened, Erica, by the Brooklyn Sci-Fi Film Festival.
I remember that.
Yeah, I mean,
Remember
in
you guys told me
in
that.
sci-fi filmmaking circles, everybody knows Brooklyn Sci-Fi Film Festival. It's a big deal, and we were screened there, right? We're talking Stranded Warrior, so it's not, these aren't just, oh, you sent your film to India, and somewhere in the hinterlands of India's mountains, somebody screened it, which is great in and of itself because
Right,
that it was
right.
in competition. But we were screened and selected and won awards at some of the top sci-fi and fan film festivals, and we're very proud of that. So
Yes. Yes, and well deserved.
next week,
Oh,
Erica,
yeah.
you'll get a chance
That's it.
to watch here live, and we're gonna have cast and crew come on.
Q&A.
So
Q&A with the cast and crew. It's
Can't
going
wait
to
to
be
see it.
amazing.
Can't wait. When you announced it, I was like, oh my god, gotta mark it on my calendar. So it is on my calendar as Stranded Warrior premiere.
Yeah, it's it. It's just
So
finally
it's
it.
there.
Yeah.
It's there.
Yeah.
So I will be watching. I will be in the chat. I will be watching.
Cool.
So and
Thank
I
you
can't
very
wait to
much.
hear everybody's back stories and
Yeah, so
Cool.
much.
I can't wait.
So much went into it. So this one.
Oh
we
yeah,
talked
it
about
was.
too,
It's a
so.
big to do. But thank you, Erica. Thank you so
Yep.
much for
Absolutely.
coming on and doing
Thank
this
you.
little segment with us, this open conversation on conventions and stuff. So here's to you. Keep the faith.
Going. Keep the faith.
Erica. Keep the faith. And thank you.
Yep. Take care.
not a problem. Have a good
Cheers.
night, guys. Cheers.
See, that's cool. We have like a open conversation about conventions, and she
50th
drops like these.
anniversary, and yeah, it's
Yeah,
good
it
to
was
have
really
another
cool.
perspective.
Yes. So for the record, Tipsy, the Los Angeles Fan Film Awards has been around for 10 years. The Grand Rapids Comic Con Film Festival, that's another one. And that was 11 years in consecutive years in the festival circuit, and others from 9 years, 6 years, 8 years, 5 years. Is what we got into, and some of these we won. So it's pretty cool. These are well established, well known film festivals around the United States and the world. And
Poland. Who would have thought?
yes, we Poland,
India,
imagine
Poland.
that.
Yeah, some of those other ones. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
So
Hong
we
Kong,
have
Dubai.
Yep, we have spread Battlestar to other countries, and to
absolutely.
let them know that it's still viable. Maybe for the
Yeah.
50th, some of these people will travel to the United States to come to the 50th.
You know what? You never know.
I bet you Brigitte
Chris.
would. I know Brigitte came all the way from. Forgive me, Brigitte. I think it's Germany or
Germany.
She came for AwesomeCon because there were so many people that were supposed to be there during COVID. Then COVID hit
Interesting.
and we didn't get to go anywhere, but she came.
Yes, you
a
were
long ways,
talking. Yeah. No, I mean, these things are pretty serious, man. And it's really cool. So thank you to all of the film festivals, domestic and around the world, that selected us, gave us awards. It's really, really cool. So for those of you that didn't get a chance to watch, to participate at any of these conventions that we put up,
Now's
right?
your
I mean,
time.
you'll go through the feed on the Stranded Warrior on Facebook, and you'll see we kept posting. If if you want to see the film, you have to participate. You have to sign on. You have to. In some cases, the festival had a fee. In some cases, they did not. So if you didn't get a chance to see the Stranded Warrior before, Chris, July 23rd,
Coming up
here
next week.
live. Yep, you'll
By
get to see it.
this time next week, we will be like, oh my gosh.
Yep.
At
And
least I
then
hope we are.
and then it goes on YouTube.
Yep,
And
it'll
it'll
go up
live on our YouTube
and,
channel forever.
And then we get the director's cut.
Oh my God. Anyway, so guys, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate all of you. And for anybody that watches us later, our numbers are very humbling. I am, Chris, I look at our traffic, I look at our views, and you see thousands.
Yep.
And thank you. What else do you say? Thank you for joining us. Thank you for tuning in. We're big sci-fi fans like you. We believe that it's without the fans there is nothing, and so we are fans, and
Correct.
so we have.
That's it. So don't forget, join us next week. Smash those likes, smash those follows. Don't forget to go ahead and find the Battlestar Galactica 50th anniversary page. Like that one. Hopefully we're going to make something really big come out of that. But until next week, don't forget, next week is the big week for the Battlestar Galactica fan film. It's Stranded Warrior is going to come out. It's been so long to finally share it with the public. I can't wait. So don't forget that next week. And until then, we will see you. Take care. Keep the faith. And don't forget, fans fuel the fleet.
Fans fuel the fleet. Cheers.